In between complaints that her free speech rights are being taken away from her, Carrie Prejean takes away her own free speech rights. Well, the operative phrase is now Carrie Prejean sex tapes, plural. That's next, but first time countdown's number 2 story. Tonight's worst person in the world, LeBron's the Lonesome Roads Beck, and his conspiracy of the day. The price of gold is being, as his guest put it, held down by central banks, by governments, to avoid panic buying that would raise the price, even double it. Just a coincidence that many of Beck's remaining sponsors sell, gosh, gold. Of course, it's never just about scaring people just to make money. Beck adds, I think people are running out of options on what could be worth something at all. You have to think like a German Jew in 1934, maybe 1931. Apart from the tone-deaf, indefensible invocations of Nazi Germany, he's got the analogy wrong, too. If I'm thinking like a German Jew in 1934, maybe 1931, I'm thinking this. If I'm hearing Glenn Beck, I must be listening to RRG Radio, the Reichsgrundfunkgesellschaft. Runner-up Lou Dobbs, before leaving CNN last night, he had told GQ magazine that the Obama administration was working to have him fired. They are coordinating with a number of groups, including the Center for American Progress, the usual suspects, to carry out constant and absolutely insidious and sordid attacks on me. But I will not be intimidated, and I understand that. Therefore, they're trying to intimidate my network and my owners. So they intimidated them and you quit? By the way, apparently the guys sent to intimidate Dobbs were Geraldo Rivera, me, and some hunter with bad aim who accidentally hit the aluminum siding on Dobbs's rural farmhouse. And we're a regular Al Capone gang, aren't we? And our winner, Republican Colorado State Senator Dave Schultheis. This is the buffoon who voted against HIV testing for pregnant mothers because he thinks it will encourage promiscuity, and he said he hoped there would be a baby with AIDS somewhere so the mother would feel guilty. He's topped himself on Twitter. Don't for a second think Obama wants what is best for U.S. He is flying the U.S. plane right into the ground at full speed. Let's roll. Let's roll. The rallying cry from Flight 93 that crashed in Shanksville, Pennsylvania on 9/11. Miraculously, Mr. Schultheis is defending this obvious comparison of the president to a 9/11 suicide hijacker. He tells the Denver Post, quote, let's roll. It's a comment people use all the time anymore. Let's get going. Let's move on. Let's make major changes. I can see it now, but you're busy doing jillions of things during the day. You sometimes don't analyze every single word. What do you think, pal? The rest of us are as dense as you are? You invoke the horror of 9/11 at the start of a tweet about politics. Then you invoke the sacred inspiration of 9/11 at the end of a tweet about politics. Then you tried to con everybody. Apologize, resign, get impeached. Do something to make us forget that you just mocked the dead of 9/11. Colorado State Senator Dave Schultheis, jackass, and today's worst person in the world.